Paris Fashion Week is a cauldron of couture and conjecture, where hemlines rise and rivalries simmer beneath the flash of paparazzi bulbs. At the Saint Laurent Spring-Summer 2026 presentation, a tableau of sleek minimalism in the house's iconic Left Bank headquarters, the front row became an unintended arena for social sleuthing. Zoe Kravitz, Hailey Bieber and Charli XCX, a trio of it-girls whose collective cool spans indie cinema, supermodel poise and hyperpop provocation, found themselves at the epicenter of a viral storm. Accused of orchestrating a deliberate shade toward Blackpink's Rosé, the K-pop phenom whose vocal velvet and visual prowess have conquered charts worldwide, their animated huddle, captured in a merciless clip, has spawned a saga of sympathy, speculation and swift rebuttals. The footage, grainy yet damning, unfolds like a scene from a teen drama reimagined for TikTok. Kravitz, 36, her signature blunt bob framing a face etched with bohemian edge, leans into Bieber, 28, whose Rhodes skincare empire has minted her a millennial mogul. XCX, 32, the brat summer architect whose lime green aesthetic and unfiltered anthems redefined club culture, pivots animatedly, her back a barrier to the fourth occupant. Rose, 28, perched in poised isolation. The Blackpink trailblazer, known for solos like On the Ground, that blend orchestral swells with raw introspection, casts a sidelong glance at the cluster before her eyes drop demurely, the weight of exclusion palpable in her subtle shift. As laughter ripples from the trio, perhaps dissecting a designer's daring décolletage or a model's mishap, Rose's silence screams, transforming a fashion fate into fodder for fan forensics. Uploaded to social media, the video metastasized overnight, amassing millions of views and a deluge of commentary that cleaved the internet. Rose's Blink army rallied with ferocious loyalty, poor Rose sitting there like a ghost while the mean girls gossip. One tweet lamented, evoking Mean Girls cafeteria cliques with millennial bite. This is immature AF, celebs acting like high schoolers at a €1 billion show. Another excoriated, tallying the collective net worth of the quartet in a bid to underscore the pettiness. Hashtags like #Justice for Rose and #Saint Laurent Snub trended, weaving narratives of cliquish cruelty in fashion's ivory towers. Critics zeroed in on XCX's turn, her shoulder a symbolic swivel that exiled Rose to the periphery, while Kravitz's knowing smirk and Bieber's honeyed nonchalance fueled the fire. It's giving exclusionary vibes, a viral thread posited, dissecting body language with the zeal of a profiler. The inferno intensified when XCX, ever the provocateur, posted a front-row snapshot to Instagram. Bathed in the runway's ethereal beam, she, Kravitz, and Bieber glowed like muses in a Helmut Newton fever dream. Kravitz in a tailored tux that blurred gender lines, Bieber in a slip dress of liquid silk, XCX channeling 80s excess with oversized shades and a choker of spiked allure. Rose, however, lurked in ominous shadow, her features obscured as if digitally dissed by Photoshop's cruel hand. Coincidence or conspiracy? The caption baiters bade, accusing XCX of intentional dimming, a visual verboten that echoed the video's chill. Rose's devotees decried it as peak shade, a calculated cropping that marginalized their idol amid the luminaries. Why post this? To rub it in? One commenter seethed, while others unearthed timestamps to argue malice aforethought. Yet, in the echo chamber of online outrage, defenses emerged like lifelines. XCX and Rose, it turns out, share a tapestry of camaraderie that predates the Paris Paul. In May, Rose had fronted XCX's London concert, their duet on 360, a euphoric clash of worlds, K-pop's precision meeting hyperpop's hedonism. Archival footage abounds, poolside hangs in Ibiza, where Rose's laughter mingles with XCX's deadpan quips, joint brunches in Seoul, dissecting beauty routines with the intimacy of sorority sisters. They're longtime friends, a source clarified, waving away the whispers as bad lighting and worse angles. Kravitz, whose Blink Twice directorial debut pulses with feminist fury, and Bieber, navigating her own whisper network wars post-Justin Bieber's health odysseys, were collateral in the crossfire, guilt by glossy association. XCX's repost arrived via Instagram stories, a candid snap of her and Rose mid-show, arms entwined in a hug that radiated reconciliation. Rose's megawatt smile, unshadowed and unfiltered, pierced the speculation, her caption a simple sisters in style, tagging the lot. It was a masterstroke of damage control, transforming viral venom into a narrative of nuance. Fans, chastened yet celebratory, pivoted, "See? Just a glitch in the matrix," one rejoiced, while others pondered the perils of parsed moments in our panopticon age. This contretemps, though ephemeral, illuminates fashion's fault lines. The front row is microcosm of power plays, where proximity breeds presumption. St. Laurent's show, helmed by Anthony Vaccarello with its nods to Eve's sensual austerity, leather harnesses over diaphanous gowns, boots that stomp with subversive sex, demanded presence, not pettiness. Rose, a YSL ambassador whose campaigns evoke 90s grunge reborn, embodied that ethos, her attendance a bridge between East and West. This snub, if such it was, undershares the scrutiny borne by women in the glare, one averted gaze dissected as disdain, a shadowed silhouette spun into sabotage. In the broader ballet of celebrity, this episode reaffirms alliances' fragility and fans' fervor. Kravitz, Bieber XCX, and Rose, each a lodestar in her lane, navigate a constellation where orbits overlap and eclipses occur. The viral video, now memified into gifs of awkward excellence, serves as cautionary clip. In fashion's fast lane, perception outpaces politeness. As Paris fades to Milan and New York's hum, the quartet emerges unscathed, their feud, a fleeting footnote. Yet, it lingers as lore, a reminder that even in couture's embrace, the heart's true stitch is woven in forgiveness, not front-row facades.